Have you ever wondered why it's easier to fly a kite on the beach than in your backyard? Well, it's simple. It all starts with the heating and cooling of land and water and the different breezes this creates. Let's begin by reviewing some quick facts about surface temperature and air pressure. Hot air rises because it is less dense than cool air. When the air over a region is hot, it expands and rises, and the region is said to have low pressure. Cool air is denser than warm air, so it sinks. When the air over a region is relatively cool, it condenses and sinks, and the region is said to have high pressure. Air masses always move from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. Let's look at how temperature differences between the land and the sea lead to important breezes in coastal areas. During the night, the land cools rapidly. The water does not cool down as fast and remains warmer than land. When this happens, low pressure forms over the warmer surface of the sea, while high pressure forms over the cooler land surface. Because air flows from high to low pressure, winds flow from the land to the sea and create what is called a land breeze. Such is similar when a sea breeze is created. During the day, the land surface is much warmer than the oceans. This causes low pressure to form over the land and high pressure over the sea. Remember, air flows from high to low pressure. This causes the air to move from the sea to the land. When the air is forced to flow onshore, a sea breeze is created. Often, clouds will form slightly inland of the shore when a sea breeze is present. These winds can have large effects on local climates and provide several environmental benefits. Because the oceans heat and cool slower than land, they help to moderate the climate in coastal regions. Land and sea breezes cause coastal regions to have less extreme temperature changes throughout the day and year, as opposed to places that are further inland. Inland areas that do not experience land and sea breezes tend to have higher daily high temperatures during the summer and larger differences between the daily high and low temperatures. This is all because land and sea breezes help to offset the diurnal or daily drastic changes in temperatures that occur over land. Land and sea breezes occur all over the world every day, wherever land comes in contact with large bodies of water. Let's take a look at a few examples. Both the California and Florida coastlines provide excellent examples of how land and sea breezes work and help to moderate coastal climates. Sea breezes from the Pacific Ocean cause coastal cities in California, such as Monterey and Long Beach, to have cooler daytime temperatures than cities slightly further inland. In Florida, afternoon sea breezes from the Atlantic Ocean and Gulf of Mexico provide relief from warm temperatures and tend to produce clouds slightly inland from the shore. These clouds often develop into strong thunderstorms that produce brief but heavy downpours across the Florida Peninsula in the summer. Coastal communities in Europe also experience the effects of land and sea breezes. These include A Coruña, Spain, and Sorrento, Italy. During the summer, these coastal cities experience relatively cool daytime temperatures, as opposed to communities further inland, which can be noticeably warmer. You may have noticed that Sorrento is not bordered by an ocean, but rather by the Bay of Naples. Land and sea breezes are not limited to locations bordered by oceans. They can occur along areas bordering lakes and bays as well. Land and sea breezes help to moderate temperatures along the coast. This is why coastal areas attract tourists and vacationers during the summer. Because the sea breeze and land breeze moderate the heat, most people would prefer to go to the beach where there is a slight cool breeze than remain inland where temperatures can be very hot. The breezes also allow for many wind-related activities in coastal areas, including sailing, windsurfing, kite flying, and parasailing.